Yeah, hello. Here again to show you how you can actually set up your trade um, on the hands-on strategy. That's a hands-on one shot where you just want to give the robot an order to execute a one-time order, a one-time buy and sell and exit the market for you. And this system is particularly suitable for people with low funds. Those also suitable for people with huge funds, but the focus of this is basically for people with low funds, low funds. And this video is going to be all about trade setting for $105 and $60. Those are two different trade settings, $105 and $60. And um, here we go. Mind you that, note that if you have huge funds, I always recommend the hands-free where you can, I mean, get to start with $1,000 and more. That is my recommendation. But this is also cool, especially for people with low funds, like I said, and for people that would like to engage the robot manually. Some of us want to just experience the manual side. And when we say manual, it's not as if it is 100% manual. No, it is the robot that still does the whole work. All we are just doing is giving it the instructions. And why we call it manual is because we are going to be engaging more, in the setup and all that from time to time. So that is that. So let's quickly go ahead to see how this works, to see how we can set up this. Now, by now, you should know that for you to pick a coin, you have to go to quantitative. And I know you know that by now, quantitative. So once we click on quantitative, it brings out the coin page where you have the general and the professional, depending on which coin you want to trade. And now, how do you select coins to trade for this kind of setting? Now, you can get your signals from a signal board. Our team has a signal board where you can get your coins to trade, and you can also learn to choose coins by yourself. And I'm going to be covering in brief those two factors on this video as well, but I'm going to make it as brief as possible. So the first thing now you're going to do once you are here, let's stay on general. You can see the general and professional, depending on the coin you want. You get it from any of those two sections. Now, for example, for illustration purposes, let's say we want to trade a coin called XTZ. So maybe we have a signal that XTZ is on an uptrend right now, and we can quickly take profit from it. So you just come to look for XTZ. Let's stay on the general side. Let's type in XTZ. Now here is it. So it's out. So once it is out, the next thing we want to do, like we've known, is come to your trade setting. Now I click on trade setting, and it brings us here. Now this particular trade setting is for people that has $105. This is a trade setting for $105. Now what we want to do is you want to divide your $105 into that's about 7 places, I think. Now the first thing you're going to do is you want to put in your first buying amount. So all you are seeing here is all you just need to copy. Let your first buying amount be 15 USDT. Now you want to set your margin calls to 2 times. So in case as you are entering the market, if the price starts going down, if it starts dipping, you want to safeguard yourself by being able to buy some dip, and I'll be explaining the implications of that very soon. So put 2 times, like you can see. Then you want to take profit at 1.3%, which is cool enough, and all of this remains the same. If you want to know more about all that, please study my video on the trade setup terminologies. So You have it here. So just copy and paste what you are seeing here. Okay. So the next thing you want to do after you have done this is we go to the margin configuration, which is here. So I click on the margin configuration. No, because we wanted to buy two margin call for us, so we only have first call and second call. You understand? Now, if the market is in an uptrend, most of the time it won't have to buy any margin call for you. It will just go after reaching 1.3%, it takes your profit for you on your $15 and it exits the market. It exits the market. But we want to fortify ourselves and prepare for the unforeseen because anything can happen in the crypto market. You might think it will keep going up trend once you enter the market and it now faces down. So in case it faces down, we don't want to incur some huge floating loss and we don't want our profit to be delayed when the uptrend resumes. So we prepare ourselves by you know, um, letting it buy more for us, thereby to reduce our average cost. So here we are preparing for that to tell it that once the price drops by 10%, it should buy two times for us. It means once it buy two times for us, our um our return rates we go back to, it will reduce our margin call and our return rate also will be closer to taking profits. Now, if the price drops by 10, and for example, let's say we have a return rate of minus 10, once the market starts going up, it takes a longer period for it to hit zero and to hit 1.3 to take our profit for us. So we don't want it to take that long. So if it buys two here, what happens is that it it has gotten two times of that the initial buy, which is $30. That two times means $30, and the four underneath means $60. Two times 15 here and four times 15 here. So plus our initial buying order, our first buying order of $15. That's how we arrive at $105. You understand? So now what happens if our what's it called? Our profit and loss ratio, or we call it return rate. Um, once it drops to minus 10. So once it buys two, what happens is that our return rate becomes about minus 2.5 thereabouts, about 2.5 thereabouts. So that even when the markets or there's an uptrend from that point, we can quickly take profits. It reduces our what's it called? That's our average price, and it also makes the return rate very close to taking profits. So if from that point, if it reduces, the price reduces further by 20%, we are telling it to buy four times. So the implication of that is that it takes our it also reduces the average price and takes our return rate back to around minus 4 thereabouts. So the essence of this, I might not be exact with the calculations, but the concept of this is that as the market goes down and it buys more for you, it reduces your floating loss drastically and it takes you closer to taking profit whenever the uptrend resumes. So you can quickly take your profit and get out of the market for you. You understand? Now, apart from doing it this way, this is a better way. Once you have it set up this way, you will not have to do what is called manual replenishment. This is an automatic manual replenishment, and it's just better it is done this way. I hope you get this. So all you just need to do is put 10 and your margin call drop first call, you have to put 10, then let it buy two times. Then the second call, that means once it drops further by 20%, let it buy four times. And if there was more funds, we could still extend it, but the purpose of this, the focus of this is for people with small funds. So we leave it here, and we expect it to do what it has to do and give us our profit anytime soon. So once this is done, all you need to do is, you know what to do, you click on confirm. So once you click on confirm, good. You also know what to do here. You click on save, save. So once you click on save, okay, the next thing you should come and do here is make sure it is on one shot, because we just want it to execute this order and exit the market straight. We don't want it to keep on to be on cycle. So one shot. I hope you get that. And to get to one shot, I by now you should have watched some of my terminologies videos. You just have to come here, and it turns to one shot here. And the next thing you want to do is also you want to enable margin call, because we have some margins to buy. So you enable margin call. The margin call is enabled already. That's why you are seeing stop margin call. So you should do that as well. Then the next thing you want to do is come to your strategy mode. On strategy mode, you click it, and you leave it, you choose whole warehouse mode. That's because we are within the first and the fourth call. So first and second. So it takes on the whole warehouse mode, and you want to confirm that, and you do confirm, and that is all. Your trade is ready to go. And the next thing you just click is start the trade. Start the trade. Start is here. So just click on start, and the trade takes off, and you wait for the next 1 minute, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, a day, 2 days at times, for it to take profit. But in most cases, if there's an uptrend, it's going to be taking profit for you in matter of minutes to hours. And even if it takes 1 day, 2 days, it still doesn't matter, as long as it takes your profit. But what counts is the market uptrend, the movement, and all that. So this is how to set your trade using $105. So let me quickly illustrate for people with very low funds, say like $60. Let me illustrate that right now. So for that, I'm going to be using, okay, let me go back. I'm going to be using a coin called XMR. XMR. Okay, this is XMR. Let's click on it. So it's the same principle. All you need to do is come to your trade setting, you know, now you have $60, so we won't be able to buy more margin calls. So we want to manage our funds. So you do $15 as usual. Here you do two also, and the rest remain the same. Just make sure you enter what you are seeing on this screen as it is. Okay, now you can see. Okay, let's go to our margin configuration here. Okay, we click on that. We also give it the same instruction to buy more when it has dropped to 10%, when there's a 10% drop, and to buy more when there's a 20% drop. Here now we can't afford to buy two, so we tell you to buy one. That is $15, right? And here we can't afford to buy more too. We just tell you to buy two. That is $30. So your 30 plus 15 gives you 45, plus our first buying order of 15, which makes it 60. But in most cases, it won't be needing to buy all this. If the market goes up, it just sells and give you profit on your $15, and it exits the market. So all your funds will always be intact. And whenever it even buys this and does the margin call, and once it sells, it will sell based on all this. So you have more profit, and you have all your funds back intact on your exchange. So that is the simple explanation of for this. So right now, all you just need to do is copy what is here if you are doing the $60. So once you're done with that, you want to confirm. So once you confirm, you also want to save. You know where that is by now. So you click on save, and it saves. So the next thing you want to do at this point is you want to make sure it is on one shot. Please make sure it is on one shot. Always click here for that. Make sure it is on one shot. Then you want to make sure the margin call is enabled. So make sure it is like this. And you want to make sure the strategy mode is right as well. So let's check the strategy mode. So you do that, okay? It's make sure it's here and then confirm, okay? So, and wow, your trade is ready to go. The next thing is you want to click on start trade. So you just click on start and the trade takes off. And that is all about how to set up $105 and a $60 trade. So that is all. So I want to add that, since this is has to involve you a lot. Now you might be needing to know what kind of coin do I trade and when do I trade it. That's the question. What kind of coin do I trade and how do I trade it? Now there are three ways we can go about that. The first way is you can subscribe from our team. We have a signal dashboard. It's called a Hiking Ashi signal dashboard. This dashboard will be giving you signals whenever there is a move in the market. It tells you the coin to trade, when to trade it, and all you just need to see once you see the signal, you just come here to set it up, like I've explained to you, like I've just illustrated, depending on your funds. So you just come and set it up. So you can apply for the signal. The signal cost about 10,000. I mean, sorry, $10 for a month. And if you are doing multiple months, it comes very cheaper. Then another way is this. You can also contact me for signals. You can contact me for signals. So I can send the signals to you for free and you enter your trade. And the third way is this. That is quite technical, but let me briefly explain it through this video. Another way you can know what coin to trade, though quite technical, but let me quickly run through it, is for you to come to your quantitative, which is here. Then you will look at uh, the change percentage, under each coins. This is change percentage. The one you are seeing in green there, 0.39%, means the coin is going up in price. It has gone up by 0.39 already. This is in red. I really can't see this clearly. This means it is dropping. Once you see it in negative red, but this is in green, it means the coin is now going up. The price is going up. And it shows you all that. So what we are looking for is we want to look for the one that has the biggest negative. That means the one that is really dropping, that has the biggest negative. The reason you want to look for that is because you want to buy a coin when it has dropped in value, I mean in price. That means it has gotten cheap. It is cheap, and you want to buy it cheap so that once it's coming up, you sell it high and take profit. You buy low, you sell high. You don't buy high and go low. No, and you don't even go and buy high, because once a coin goes high, the next tendency might be for it to drop, and you don't want a coin to drop on you. So if you are using this system, you always buy low. You buy low, you sell high, and you look for the low. That is it, the lowest low. So I'll briefly touch on that. So now we want to look for the one with the biggest negative that has gone really low. So what you need to do to make that easy is come here. We'll sort from here. That's a change. Come here. We click on it. We want to bring it to ascending or descending. So right now, okay, we brought it to descending. So we have this as our highest negative, minus 2.78. If we check through, this is minus 2.35, minus 2.21, minus. So that's our highest negative, okay? And what coin is that? Okay, no, our highest negative is this, is the acro. That is minus 5.48, minus 5.48. So now we want to further confirm if it is really, 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 really low, that we can enter the trade at this point. That brings us to having another tool which you can download. It's called Trading View. Trading View. You can download it. You can use it to also check your coins, the price movement. So now we want to check if Acro is really down and the time is right for us to enter. So now, come here. You come to your portfolio. I have another video that teaches how to use this trading view, but for time and illustration sake, let's just go straight. You can get to me and I'll teach you how to use it. So the coin we want to look for is Acro. Acro, right? So type in Acro. Okay, Acro USDT. Okay, that's it. We have on top. We have it on top. Acro USDT Binance, because we are dealing with Binance. If you are using another exchange like OOB, just type Acro USDT OOB and it brings out that. So on Binance, so we check the Acro. Okay, we click on it. So okay, the network is quite delaying and I don't want this delayed. Okay, good. So you can see that this coin has really is down at this point. You can see it's down. The current price is what you see here, and you can see it dropped, you know, the red candle. Whenever you see a red candle, it means price is dropping, and once you see the green candle, it means price is going up. Yeah, I have videos for all of this if you want to know more, but this particular video is dedicated to just showing you how to choose your coin. So we can see it is very low at this point, so it's a good point to enter. And besides, it looks like it is trying to come up, so this is a good time to trade this coin. We can see the green. You can see it is trying to go up right now with this green. So this is a good time to enter this coin, and we just set it up. And at times we could compare with previous lows. These are the previous low. So it's not really far from the previous low. Okay, my phone can't really take me far too, but just I want you to get the basic concept. But at this point, it looks like it's climbing up from this low. So now that it's low, is a very good time to buy. And before you know it, in the next few minutes, hours, it could climb up again and give you your profit. So that is another way for you to choose your coin. For more training on deals on this, you can always get in touch with me. Okay, but I don't want to make this video long for this particular illustration. So I hope you're clear with it. So that's another way to um, to choose your coin. So once you have done that, you just set it up like you have seen the setup, depending on the funds you have, whether 60 or 105, and you are good to go. And after some time, your trade sells off and it exits the market for you, and you also look for another coin on your signal dashboard or by following the steps that you're being taught right now. And that's about all. And I think this is it. Now, the last point I want to make is this. You see, to make real money trading, you need big time money. You know, money is business. Capital is king in business. And when you are trading with $60 or $100, you can't really make much. You know, you can't really make much. And I know that the reason for you to subscribe to this opportunity and pay $120 for rental fee for your robot is to make millions and billions. So now, and for you to make that, you need huge funds if you want to trade. You know, you need huge fund. And the easiest way to raise huge funds to trade is for you to really build the VIP aspect. I always plead to people that that's the fastest way to raise huge funds with which you can even trade with is to build a VIP program, to build a team guaranteed that can raise you hundreds of thousands of dollars in a few months. If you are really hungry and serious, you can raise hundreds of thousands of dollars in a few months, and with that you can trade with any big amount you want, and you can also be making huge trading income as well. So I really strongly suggest you build a team to raise huge funds, because you can't sit with $60, $100 hoping that will become millions for you. No, it doesn't work that way, but it's a good start. You're starting, you're learning, and you are making those few cents as you go along. It's a good start, but please take team building very seriously if you really want to make huge funds, especially in the shortest possible time. So thank you for this video. So to know how to do the team building stuff easily, you can check out my video for that. Thank you for watching this. I hope this will really help. Thank you and God bless.